let me explain to the public about how the systems work. Because what the DA is very good at, hulle flous jou lekker. They pull the wool over your eyes. Because what went out into the public domain was that the caucus lost confidence. The caucus never had confidence. Because the mayor is appointed by the party, she's brought into the party and we vote for her, period. So if they want to say that the caucus lost confidence, then they should have tested the confidence when she became a mayor. Not at the end to get her out. Now Dan is going to become a mayor. Did you see him go through any council process? No. The DA put him through a council process. The DA chose Dan. Dan is going to come to council and the DA is going to vote him in. The very same thing happened with Patricia de Roo. Now the question is, how can you then bring a vote of no confidence? You never had the confidence to start off with. Maar ek het nou die vryheid om uit te praat. Daar was baie goed wat ons nie meer saamgestem het nie. Ons het probeer om die goed deur te stuur. Dit wat deurgestuur is, was nog nooit geantwoord nie. As ons 'n item raise binne in die caucus, dan word ons afgeskree deur die wat nou opgeset is, want jy moet nou verstaan, daar is diegene binne in 'n caucus in wat nou ook na hulle sak kyk, want hulle is nou sekere goed beloof in terme van if you vote with me, then I will look after you or I will support you. And my colleagues that is going to listen to this will know that statement very well. If you vote with us, we will support you. And so you don't get a proper idea of whether or not you're voting for the item or are you voting for a person. And I hear a lot of politicians, I hear a lot of Facebook people making the statement, we're not members of members. I'm so glad to hear they're not members of members. I am so glad to hear they're not members of members. But then would they vote independently and not vote as a group because one person has told them to? So one of the councillors, Mersha, brings a motion to the caucus. En die tannie begin 'n bietjie te hak. JP sit sy hand op en hy sê, let me help the council because I wrote the motion for her. Now, it's those type of irregularities that get to me. If you ask a question, you get shouted down in caucus that you are a Patricia de Roo supporter. You also get labelled as an ID. Now, I've never been in the ID. Nooit in die ID gewees. You cannot sit in a situation like that and not ask the relevant questions. I'm serving a community. You know, a lot of our councillors are in very, very volatile wards, very dangerous wards. Our colleague went to the speaker and got the voting list and published only the names that voted for the motion to all the wards where we serve. Sent it to who knows where. My own colleague, Takia Mira, sent emails telling us that we must be charged for treason and that we are sellouts and we shouldn't be in the party. The party is the Democratic Alliance and I'm exercising my democratic right. So how when I exercise my democratic right, am I victimized? JP Smith has been running a hands of JP Smith. Nobody can find the administrator. But it is a website or a Facebook page that only speaks favorable about him. It makes the nastiest comments about him. You must listen to the comments that the people are saying. But look at who the people are that are making those statements. And you'll start getting an idea of what we're talking about. Just go and have a look. Now, we raised that issue of the Facebook page before. Nothing happened. After that meeting of the 15th, James came to see us. For the first time we were spoken to. We mentioned to James that we are unhappy about the Facebook page. It was a day or two later it was gone. So clearly they knew about it. They knew exactly who to go to get it closed. Those are the kind of victimization issues. In my case, my own staff member was approached by a councillor and told that if he lays a formal charge against me, he will be supported. So he comes to the speaker and lays a charge. I shredded papers, I pray in the morning, I force them to pray, I pray against the pictures, I buy bitcoins, it's a klomp. Okay. The staff had to be removed because they have now laid a charge against me. They're sitting in a paid position because they're now labeled as whistleblowers. I don't see whistleblowing in terms of prayer, but be that as it may. And so they sit in the council doing absolutely nothing and getting fully paid. But while they are sitting in those positions, I'm running an office with only one person in it. Now, isn't that victimization? Me, like many people, said to Patricia, why don't you just leave and clean your name? I'm not implicated in anything. I've chosen to leave so that I may speak, because I never had that voice inside.